that's of no use, because that somebody will be providing you. It will be, the formula will be given to you, that the interest calculation goes like this. This will be the EMI, monthly installment. Okay, we are required to check whether the person has paid all the installments or not. If not all the installments, when or how many installments are lagging. In that case, whether to declare him as a defaulter, or before that there could be a step that if 3 installments have missed, then probably will be giving him a warning. Okay, at the 5th installment it will be a final warning. 3rd installment, 4th installment, 5th installment, there will be warnings. At the 6th installment, we will be sending some persons to recover the amount. But that will be every month's report. Okay, when you are required to write the program, we will be concentrating on that, because our job is to find who is the defaulter. Got it? Another program which can be written exactly on the same lines is to check whether 3 numbers S1, S2, S3, which represent the sides of the triangle, whether these 3 numbers form a triangle. Can they be sides of the triangle? Question 1. And if they form a triangle, then what is the type of the triangle? Can you have a triangle of sides 3, 4, 5? You can. Can you have a triangle having sides 1, 2, 3? Yes, no? What is the condition? What is the condition? Sum of 2 sides, sum of rather every 2 sides should be greater than third. That means the condition to form a triangle will go like S1 plus S2 should be greater than S3. No, it's not sufficient. You will have to even check S2 plus S3 greater than S1. You will have to also check S1 plus S3 greater than S2. If all the 3 conditions are satisfied, then they form a triangle. Otherwise, we will say that triangle is not possible. Like we are saying, fail. And then if all the 3 sides are equal, that is S1 equal to S2 and S2 equal to S3, should we check the third one? Need not, because S1 equal to S2 and S2 equal to S3 will indicate S1 equal to S3. In that case, it is equilateral triangle. But if only one of the condition is true, if S1 equal to S2 or S2 equal to S3 or S3 equal to S1, it will be isosceles. What will be the third type? Right angled. Condition? S1 square plus S2 square should be equal to S3 square, or S2 square plus S3 square should be equal to S1 square, or S1 square plus S3 square equal to S2 square. So ultimately what you will have is a flowchart similar to this, only the boxes are changing. Conditions inside the boxes are changing. Instead of 5 inputs, you have 3 inputs. But initially, to calculate the result, we were checking whether the marks are greater than 40. Like that, we will check whether the 3 sides form a triangle. If yes, then type of triangle. If no, it fails. It's not a triangle. And then which of the condition is true? Accordingly, we can draw the flowchart. So there could be several programs which can be discussed exactly on the same lines, where we are mainly discussing the conditions and the decisions based on them. Okay, and those conditions can go like I was talking about, and S1 equal to S2 and S2 equal to S3. Here the condition would have been if M1 is greater than or equal to 40 and M2 is greater than or equal to 40 and M3 is greater than or equal to 40 and M4 is greater than or equal to 40 and M5 is greater than or equal to 40, then pass. Otherwise lost. Nahi.